this is kind of an old thing, but for those of you who don't know, in addition to the talk about printing the $1 trillion coin and whatnot, I was reading an article about how we could pin all our debt onto a single person and then kill that person. Someone who's dying already. Someone who's already dying.
Somebody who
That's a
the
real thing? They're like weighing?
So it's a real thing that's technically possible, right?
Don't look at me. I don't know.
You're smarter than us.
I'm not going to advocate for that.
I'm not asking you to advocate, but would it be possible, theoretically? Like if they were to put it all on the meal?
So like, no, right?
Please. Please. I'm begging you.
Ready to go.
I'll do it. I'll be like Bruce Willis at the end of Armageddon.
That would be kind of cool, though. Be
I
the
kick Ben
savior
Affleck
of the country. Give me all the debt and then push me off a cliff. I would ask them to strap me to like a rocket.
Yeah.
Like just blast me up into the moon. At least send me out in a
Send me
cool
directly
way.
into the sun.
You'd burn up long before you even hit the sun.
Not me, baby.
The corona would eat you up. So that's possible, though, right? Welcome to our podcast.
I don't think China would be very happy about that.
Oh, right.
Japan would not be very happy about that. Europe would. So
Yeah, but there's nothing they could do about it.
Yeah, what are they going to do?
No, I'm
Exhume the
joking.
body? Go after our families?
Yeah, they would.
So it is possible with domestic debt, maybe.
Yeah.
Look, Ben, these are like private student loans, man. These things have been co-signed. There's no way.
Let's do it with student loans then. Put them all on you.
Yeah, poor moron. I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
What do I care?
I was going to say you could file for bankruptcy, but
You can't
No, you
discharge him in
can't.
bankruptcy.
yeah.
That was a Joe Biden thing. That's fun.
Well, Joe Biden actually, his tweet did lower gas
Oh,
prices.
yeah, we
It worked?
for as much shit as we gave him,
It worked.
he finally stepped up and
Miracle of
and
miracles.
tweeted at these damn oil companies.
Oil is so goofy right now.
It sucks because even when oil drops, it's like gas prices in California just make a higher
sticky,
low.
yeah,
They stay.
sticky.
Yeah.
It fucking drives me insane.
I know. I saw someone tweeted the chart plunging. They were like, well, 10 days before we start seeing some lower gas. And I was like, okay, I can hold out. I got like a quarter tank of gas. And then I was like, this isn't fucking coming.
Kyla, why are gas prices? Why are they? Well, because we were talking a little bit about oil and gas. What's going on?
So like it's actually, there's a guy named Roy Johnston who does a great job covering oil. And I tagged him in a tweet this morning because crude oil production, we were expecting negative 1 million barrels of crude production. And it turned out to be positive 8 million.
Oh, shit. That's
So
great.
they overproduced and overestimated. And so I tagged Rory because he's an oil analyst. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, I don't know. And so like, it's just, oil is so wild right now because you have Russia, right, who is just waging war on Ukraine.
We've heard.
I don't know if you've seen it. And then you have Saudi Arabia, who's like, we can't produce any more oil. Sorry, everybody. Like, wink, wink, nudge,
Right.
nudge, because we're at spare
And
capacity.
they're like, Joe Biden, say we're good.
Yeah.
Or we'll keep
right.
you bad.
Yeah. And so Joe Biden is hinting that he's going to go over there and like be friends with them. This administration, no offense, but just has no concept of how gas prices work because you can't just
take
like
that, Joe Biden.
But you can't just like tweet. You like, oh man, you better lower those prices, guys.
Or else.
But like basically oil was going down. Now it's back up like 6% this morning, but it was down yesterday. It's right around that $100 line. And part of the reason that it's going down is because people are like, oh, I think that we're going to go into a recession. So Citigroup has like a $65 price target on oil and it's at $100 right now. Nobody really knows what's going on. Goldman released a note literally saying like, we don't really know what's going on. Like,
I love all these guys coming out and just like Jerome Powell famously.
Yeah, that was a great quote.
Finally
Yeah.
understand how
That we
little
don't
we
understand.
understand
That was-
about inflation.
Unreal.
And Goldman is coming out and just being like, I don't know anymore. Okay? And the oil guys are like, we thought it was negative 1 million and somehow we got 8. Help us. You guys are doing nothing. This is crazy.
Negative 1 million sounds so made up. Hey, how much oil?
Negative a million? I don't know.
Did someone's child show up to work that day and make that estimation?
But I think that is part of the fun of this show for us. As scary as it is, it can be fun to watch everyone squirm.
Nobody holds anybody to account if their price targets are off. They just readjust them. Like, who
Right.
fucking cares? Well, except for Kathy Wood. She gets kind of taken to the woodshed recently
well,
because her shit is insane.
well, yeah, she goes a little too hard in the paint. You know, she's like, what if we had GDP grow by 50%?
It's that Catholic optimism or Christian optimism. I don't know if she's Catholic.
We're
Like,
in
all the same.
Archegos.
They believe that they're guided by
God. Yeah.
Which is
It-
certainly possible.
Sure, yeah. God is bullish on GDP growth.
God is
Yeah.
bullish on America. I mean, we got him on the money. kind of got to live up to it. Did you see that we went over there to make a deal with Iran on oil and then just turned around and said, nah, we're not going to do it?
Yeah, because Iran is under sanctions. But yeah, that's the whole thing is the United States is going back to all these countries that they're not supposed to be like technically friends with and being like, hey, we hear you have oil. Yeah.
The Biden administration was very much like, we're taking a hardline stance on Saudi Arabia, and what they did with Khashoggi is unacceptable, blah, blah. And now they kind of have to be like, we were fucking joking, dude.
They have to do this.
Yeah. Hey, MBS, it was a bit, dude.